This time around we are going to delve on our transport system, particularly when using our cars or vans. We ask ourselves, are we using our vehicles with highest responsibility? With the popularity of electric-driven automobiles, there is no better time to discuss our attitude towards these vehicles. The question is, are we using such transport for evil or good? Hello, JNSF, sales and marketing professionals. Today we are going to seriously re-examine our attitude this type of electric transport. Again, are we responsible drivers or passenger? The ball is in your court. Agree or not? Let us do a quick pit stop. Before speaking another word, may I introduce myself as Madam Sophia, the virtual assistant to CTM Joseph NG, your sales and marketing e-coach and e-mentor. Alright, without further ado, here is a red-hot news. Time is right to go electric. Touch wood. Demand for EVs surges but proper infrastructure needed. Pedaling Jaya, companies bringing in electric vehicles have seen a rise in demand, some by up to 100%, since tax exemptions and incentive for the sector were announced under Budget 2022. With that in mind, Malay Vehicle Importers and Traders Association of Malaysia, PAKIMA, Vice President Raja Petra Meridin said the priority should now be for electric vehicle, EV, infrastructure such as charging stations. The demand for Tesla, electric vehicles, has increased by almost 100% since the announcement, he said. German car manufacturer BMW said the demand for its EVs had increased by over 50% since the tax exemption announcement. BMW Group Malaysia Corporate Communication Head Sashi Amba said its buyers came mostly from major areas in Malaysia such as the Klang Valley, Johor, and Penang. He said that the company is also working with several stakeholders in the industry to build charging stations to accommodate the increasing demand. The challenge of this budding sector includes the deployment of charging stations, he said, adding that BMW was working with parties, such as Tenaga Nasional BHD and Siemens. Sashi said that each charging station would cost between Rm500,000 and Rm1 million, depending on the location. Aside from the energy and technology companies, we are also working with highway companies to provide public charging stations, he said, adding that the technology should be accessible to all and not limited to BMW users only. BMW Malaysia currently offers 3 EV models, the BMW 9, 9-3, and i4 that range from below Rm20,000 to Rm400,000. Industry players were all excited about the announcement by the government as it would open new opportunities for the EV sector in the country, said Sashi. Under Budget 2022, the government announced that imported EVs will get full import and excise duty exemption for 2 years till the end of 2023. Locally assembled EVs will get excise duty as well as sales tax exemption for 4 years until the end of 2025. PAKIMA's Raja Petra, however, asked whether there would be a plan that would be sustained in the long run. A 2 to 4 year plan may not be enough for the sector to grow. The industry would suggest at least a 10-year plan for it, he added. He then also proposed the government and local players learn from other countries that had successfully implemented EVs, citing China, Thailand, and Singapore an example. The government should play a bigger role in providing the charging station infrastructure. With adequate infrastructure, we can build more confidence and tap into the largest market, which is people from the medium income bracket, while more manufacturers are able to provide affordable EVs, he added. Raja Petra said that at the moment, the sector is still focusing on EVs in the higher price range. As Malaysia's aim to reduce its carbon footprint took a step forward on January 1, then tax incentives for EV ownership under Budget 2022 would kick in. It is expected to pave the way for greater adoption of such zero-emission vehicles. Dateline 20th January 2022. Extracted and modified from open-source printed media. By the way, are you happy with this automobile selling weekly bulletin? I hope you do. As for myself, it is a big yes. You ask why? These fact and figures shown are down-to-earth truths to forewarn us to be more responsible when buying and selling electric automobiles, especially when we handle and drive such cars for the first time. Agree? P.S. Please give us a thumbs up. Also do subscribe to our channel so you would not miss out any of our practical and useful video clips. We love your feedbacks to improve the quality of our weekly bulletin. Serious? Jokes aside, PPS, before we part company, may I introduce Madam Florence, another virtual assistant to CTM Joseph. She will deliver a completely free and without any obligations a chapter from the book, How to Close Every Sale and Every Time. Are you more cheerful now? Until we meet again, this is Madam Sophia wishing you sayonara and happy selling. Thanks a million. Okay.
Thank you, Madam Sophia, for allowing me to share the other half of this week's bulletin. In case you don't know me, my name is Madam Florence, another virtual assistant to CTM Joseph NG, your sales and marketing e-coach and e-mentor. Without further ado, here is a fully and 100% free chapter. With no strings attached. Alright. Chapter 21, Conclusion for book, How to Close Every Sale Every Time. Quote, in this sales profession, no one limits your income but you. There are no income ceilings. Tom Hopkins, author of a bestseller book, How to Master the Art of Selling. Believe me, this final chapter of book on how to close every sale every time may be the last. But before we part company, may I share with you of my own personal life in selling with you long before I could master the art of closing. Trust me, it is no bed of roses. In fact, I started off as a low-paying semi-government clerk. I was pen-pushing for several years before I finally got into part-time commission sales. Just peddling items from door to door. I started with little education, no skills, no friends, no money, no opportunities, and no contacts. However, the only opportunity of learning about sales came from observing salespeople who have sold me many products and service when I was struggling to better myself. From that limited beginning, by learning and practicing the ideas I've written about in this book. Starting from a part-time direct salesperson to sales manager and then to a marketing manager. Truly, I've been able to go from the bottom of a part-timer to a full-fledged sales professional. In truth, I've worked with all levels of sales personnel and move all the way to the top. I have been able to move from cheap budget hotels to a beautiful condo on a golf course. I've gone from eating in cheap food stalls to dining in the finest restaurants in the world. And so can you. I don't consider myself to be a great salesman. I have met men and women who could sell circles around me. But I am a professional salesman. In the long run, I have been able to outperform and outsell virtually every salesperson I've ever met and many I've never seen, because I have followed a logical process of professional selling, as described in this book. You don't have to be a super salesperson and leap tall buildings with a single bound. But you do have to take your profession seriously and study it as a doctor or lawyer would study his or her profession. However, you do have to be attentive to the details, because you are talking closing the sale of your products or services that affect other people's lives. You have to work on yourself as hard as you work on your craft. You have to study, learn, and grow on a daily basis. You have to accept that all the steps on selling counts, including closing the sale. You have to commit yourself to becoming one of the finest salespeople of your generation. And when you do all this, the future that lies before you will be virtually unlimited. There has never been a time or place in all of history where an excellent salesperson could live a finer life than he or she can, right now, right here, in our economic system. There are no limits to how far or how high you can go in the profession of sales. As you become better, you will sell to more and better customers. You will be paid more and more. You will earn the respect and esteem of the people around you. You will take complete control of your own life and your own destiny. You will be able to take charge of everything that happens to you. You will be able to achieve levels of financial independence, success, satisfaction, joy, and self-fulfillment greater than you could ever imagine. Make no mistake, nothing can make you a defeated sales profession now or in the future. Hence, be motivated when you feel that your sales competitor is eating into your market share. The words of a Chinese warrior, Sun Tzu, has words to drive out this fear. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. I look forward to hearing from you, or seeing you personally at my e-seminars. In the meantime, don't just have a good day, go out there and make it a good day. Good luck. P.S. Here is a goodbye gift from me to you, a hand-picked YouTube video clip. Web links. End of chapter 21. By the way, did you find this book's chapters, conclusion, very revealing? In truth, it is very motivating and convincing, especially towards our evergreen and oldest profession. Agree or not? Come to think of it, we know it is a lengthy video, yet we want to congratulate you for watching this clip up to now. Make no mistakes, we are committed to your growth, self-development, and you get to choose us to be your partner in the long journey to your success in selling and marketing. Needless to say, since you have watched this clip up to now, you have earned more free bonus gifts of more free chapters of the book, How to Close Every Time. This bonus chapter will be weekly awarded to you until the book's final chapter. Happy. PS. By the way, did you find this book's chapters, conclusion, very revealing? In truth, it is very motivating and convincing, especially towards our evergreen and oldest profession. Agree or not? Come to think of it, we know it is a lengthy video, yet we want to congratulate you for watching this clip up to now. Make no mistakes, we are committed to your growth, self-development, and you get to choose us to be your partner in the long journey to your success in selling and marketing. Needless to say, since you have watched this clip up to now, you have earned more free bonus gifts of more free chapters of the book, How to Close Every Time. This bonus chapter will be weekly awarded to you until the book's final chapter. Happy. PS. Thank you for watching this video. Also, it is worth noting in the comments section there are other professionals like you with same goals and aspirations striving to become better professional. And that is why we are eager to know which a part of this conclusion you treasure most. Hoping you will share with us so that we can help each other grow faster and stronger. Least you forget these sharing will continue in the Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course in our club's president email, josephsingh@gmail.com. Alright. Thank you again. We hope to meet you again, next week. Goodbye and best wishes. From me, Madam Florence, Madam Sophia, and CTM Joseph.